From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, presented by Reliance Jio, powered by Havells, Gioni, style partner Raymond's.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a shame that leaders like Omar Abdullah denigrate army heroes to score political points. It's such a shame that members of his party take out protests against the Indian state on the streets of Srinagar. Personally, I think we have put up with this for far too long now. Now, either Omar Abdullah apologizes for using the Indian soil to run down the army, or he should drop the word national from his party, which calls itself the National Conference, because there's nothing national about constantly humiliating your own country's army.
When the whole nation salutes Major Lethal Gogoi and the Indian Army, Omar Abdullah and the National Conference choose to criticize and insult. What started as a Twitter rant ended up as a shameful display on the streets of Kashmir. The brave Major coming forward to tell his side of the story. Omar, if you couldn't hear that well, hear this.
इतना शूटर से देश में जाकर मैंने आर्मी का पोस्ट ज्वाइन करके जो करना चाहिए वो करा है, इसीलिए हम बहुत गौरव करता है.
Major Gogoi now has the clean chit and the badge of honor, and we demand that Omar Abdullah apologize to Major Gogoi. We ask, what is so national about National Conference? And we demand that Omar Abdullah drop the word national from his party's name. There is nothing national about a party that doesn't put nation first. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
On debate number 2 tonight, I have with me Gaurav Bhatia of the BJP, Sushil Pandit, T.R. Kakkar, Republic contributor and Law and Order and Internal Security, Shabnam Lone, Irfan Hafiz Lone, ex-MLA activist and lawyer Imamun Nabi, spokesperson of the AIP, and Dr. Fuad Halim of the CPIM. Now, Gaurav Bhatia, Sushil Pandit, T.R. Kakkar, you saw what happened. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to begin by saying this, that we are in the midst of a hot summer in Kashmir. We are in the middle of exposing Pakistan diplomatically. We are in the middle of taking them on militarily and legally. So while 1 billion plus people salute the flag and salute every member of the Indian armed forces and think of every sacrifice that they have made, there are pockets and factions of anti-India and anti-Indian army elements within our borders. And Shabnam Lone, don't mind my saying this, but you know, for people like you and Lone and Imamun Nabi and Fuad Halim to some extent, I think the time has come for you to make a choice and for us to make a choice. And the choice is simple. Should those who abuse Major Gogoi almost instinctively, and those who used one video as an opportunity to drag the officer's name through the mud, apologize tonight? Or on failing to do so, give up their Indian passports? Irfan Hafiz Lone, either apologize tonight for doing what you've done, or give up your Indian passport. If you attack an Indian Army officer, you either issue an unconditional apology, Shabnam Lone, or be sent out of the country because you are serving as a roadblock to the national interest. This is my view. The time has come for people like you to make a choice.
Unconditional apology to nation. Today you are exposed. Today BJP and we are on same page.
Okay, if you
Today
have the guts,
BJP
Arnab,
and we are on
listen to me
same
now.
page. State government senior police official is saying,
One of you decide which of you is speaking
that
first.
this clean chit, this reward won't have any bearing on FIR or investigation. Arnab, this is the stated position of BJP,
No, Arnab,
PDP.
I think let's
They have
start by
condemned
asking these
this
panelists,
reward.
are they
have
proud of
condemned,
what
they have termed this
Major
as
Gogoi
a
did or not?
brazen violation.
Let's start
Arnab,
by
you
asking
people
them,
are
Arnab.
exposed. Today, BJP is exposed. In state of J&K,
No one is exposed.
they termed
No one
this
is exposed.
violation as brazen
Don't get
violation.
hysterical.
Whatever you are
See the
saying stems out
contradiction.
from your lack
See
of
the
understanding
tragedy.
of law.
See the hypocrisy.
And ignorance could be bliss for people like you. Registration of FIR means nothing, but I have a more substantial question to ask you. Are you a proud Indian? Say that in front of every Indian. Are you a proud Indian?
No,
Are
I'm
you
talking
proud
about
of
the
Indian
statement
Army
issued
and
by the people.
No, say it today.
They have condemned.
Say it today.
Condemned this
I am asking you, you say that.
This
You are proud of India,
There
first
is
say
huge
that. And then we will have a
You
talk
are
with
on
you.
the same page with us today.
Are you
Because
proud of
PDP is
India
your ally.
and being an Indian?
PDP has
Can you say
condemned
that
this
on
reward.
Republic TV?
PDP has termed this as a brazen
I am
violation.
asking you a question.
You
Don't
are
be so
exposed
shameless.
today. You are
First
exposed
say that you
before
are a
nation
proud
today.
Indian. I will answer every question that you are asking.
You are
You see
shameless.
this Omar
You are
Abdullah.
coward
This
people.
This
You have
Omar
never
Abdullah.
voted
That you are a proud
at
Indian.
center level.
You have to
you are
first say
rewarding
that
this
you are
officer
proud of
in
a
the
brave
state
soldier
for
like
the lust of
Major
power.
Gogoi.
No. I'll tell you. Gaurav.
And let me also
Gaurav.
tell you fundamental rights.
Gaurav.
Fundamental rights are important for soldiers as well.
अरे भाई
You
इरफान
cannot talk
हफीज
about
लोन इरफान
fundamental
हफीज
rights
लोन
Fundamental rights
and
say
not
अरे
about
अरे अरे
fundamental
अरे
rights of
that
soldiers.
right to life includes
इरफान हफीज लोन अरे इरफान हफीज लोन चिल्लाइए मत सारा देश आप पर चिल्ला सकता है मगर चिल्लाते नहीं हैं हम बहुत टॉलरेट कर ली आपकी
I have heard from you.
Now listen to me, Irfan
in your
Hafiz Loan.
interview that if you don't
I want to
nobody is
tell
going
you.
listen
You see this man Omar Abdullah. Who is Omar Abdullah? What has he ever done in his life? What has he achieved on his own? He's the
Forget
son.
Omar Abdullah.
He's
Arnab,
the.
tell me about BJP.
Why are you
PDP,
jumping?
see this
I'm describing
statement.
Omar Abdullah
Arnab,
for my
can you
viewers.
just can you focus on this?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
your-
I'm
with your
describing Omar
permission,
Abdullah.
Can I read?
I am
Can
describing
read?
Omar Abdullah. You calm down. Are you going to join the
not
national
just Omar
conference?
Abdullah.
Calm down. I'll tell you one or two things about Omar Abdullah. Can everybody be quiet for a while?
BJP
Just for a while. I want to speak directly to my viewers.
Approved.
Viewers.
Army
Farooq
Chief's
Abdullah has been a
commendation.
former
Viewers,
Major
this man Omar Abdullah.
This is the
Can I
statement
just say a few
issued
things?
by
And
the-
look
This
at him.
man Omar
And today
Abdullah,
Omar Abdullah again
this man Omar
surprises the
Abdullah,
nation, shocks
he has
people.
done nothing in his life. Omar Abdullah has achieved nothing in his life. He, like Rahul Gandhi, is a dynast. He's born into a family.
Arnab, what about
And
BJP?
by virtue of being
Why
born
you are
into a
asking Omar
family,
Abdullah? He is not
he
in
becomes the
power.
chief minister.
Tell me about BJP.
I want to ask you, Omar Abdullah,
How they
who
have condemned
funds
this?
your
How they
helicopter
have
rides to
condemned
Gulmarg?
this as a brazen violation.
Omar Abdullah, I'm asking you a question. Give me an answer. Who funds your helicopter rides to Gulmarg?
Another question to Mr. Omar
Who?
Abdullah.
No. And Omar Abdullah, my second question to you is this. My second question to you is this. How can you use the word national in the name of your party, the National Conference, anymore? I think you should remove the word national from your party's name and stop using the country's name when all that you're doing is working against national interest. Your party consistently indulges in making anti-India statements and there's nothing national about it. Now, as far as you're concerned, Shabnam Loan, I want to come to you. Shabnam Loan and T.R. Kakkar and Sushil Pandit and everybody can come in. You know, they are angry today because I'm saying it's time for you to make a choice. I'm saying today, should those who took part and supported the protest or even in their minds support the protest against Major Gogoi, you should ask whether you're with the Stone Pelter or you're with the Indian Army. Or should you indulge in a witch hunt against Major Gogoi anymore after this? Then I'm telling you, who do you pledge your loyalty to? Do you pledge your loyalty towards India or towards Pakistan? The time has come for you to make a choice. Choose Shabnam Lone. If you want to go to Pakistan, I strongly suggest you take the next flight to Islamabad
You're really
and
asking
stay
me this
there.
question,
And
Arnab?
stay there. And
No,
honestly,
I don't pledge
Shabnam
my
Lone,
loyalty
I
to
do believe,
Pakistan.
I do believe that
I
an
do
experience.
not pledge my loyalty to Pakistan.
Shabnam Lone, listen to me. Some experience on living in Pakistan, experiencing the free air of Pakistan will be really a moment of reflection for you, because you can't stay in Indian soil and abuse India, abuse Indian army, abuse democracy anymore. You should be told, and I'm telling you this, choose. You want to stay in India, be loyal to
Where did you
India.
get this genre?
Otherwise,
No,
leave India.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
From where did you get this genre that I abuse the Indian army? That I
Repeatedly,
abuse
what do you do?
India? You
Sushil
stand
Pandit?
corrected. You apologize
Sushil
to
Pandit?
me, Arnab.
Sushil
this
Pandit?
is a false rhetoric.
You
this
continue.
is not expected
a person,
of you.
Well,
Stop this
a person
rapacious
who-
arguments.
She's the
You
past
apologize
mistress of
to
these
me,
tricks.
Arnabji.
Anyway,
no, Arnabji, you apologize to
T.R.
me.
Kakkar is
Now,
responding.
Sushil Pandit, a
Arnab,
right
let me come in.
winger who says burn the Kashmiri boys and
Arnab,
don't bury them.
I
Now
have
you,
seen this
Arnabji,
family
I demand an apology from
inside
you
out.
because the genre that you
I-
entered into is
Let
wrong.
me tell you that today, if you bring them back to par or somehow they come back to par, they will start singing songs for India right from morning till evening.
Opportunists.
Today they are against the Indian nation, against the Indian army because they are out of par. They are frustrated. Totally. I know of in 99, 2000 when I was looking
Yes,
after
sir.
J&K in the ministry, I can tell you, I have seen all these national conference leaders almost begging before the government for anything that everything that is required there. And today because they are out, they talk so loud, they talk against the nation, they abuse the nation as a matter of fact. They must be made
And
to answer.
Arnab Goswami,
because these
instead of
people
talking against
of
them,
the national
is
conference
talking
are
against me.
hypocrites. They are the
What a
hypocrites.
sham of
I
an
am-
argument,
I am,
Arnab.
Shabnam
Not
Lone-
expected of you.
Shabnam Lone, you know what is expected
Sir,
of me
why
is
don't
something.
Arnab
Because
I am
Goswami,
answerable
why
only to
don't
my
you
conscience
say,
also don't
and to
take
my
back
nation.
the security.
People like
Why don't
Omar
you say
Abdullah,
what are the
till
movable and
yesterday,
immovable
he had been
assets of
saying
the
that he is the-
Abdullahs?
that
Why
India,
was
that
Farooq
Kashmir
Abdullah
is
allowed
part of India and
to
nobody
go for
can take it.
elections?
Thankfully,
When they
thankfully,
can't
Shabnam
declare
Lone,
assets?
Shabnam
Can
Lone,
you answer
Shabnam
me
Lone,
these questions,
Shabnam
Arnab?
Lone, I'll tell you one thing, I never take anything lying down. And thankfully, I don't give a damn about your expectations of me. I am answerable. I am answerable only to my conscience and to my nation.
You never said
I am
Same
answerable.
here, Arnab. I really don't give a damn.
I am
about
not
what you
answerable
think.
for the Peter Mukherjees and the Shashi
we are
Tharoors.
answerable only to
Or
our
to
Very
you.
unfair.
And
I am
you have
answerable
no right
only
to
to my
comment.
conscience and to
That's
my
my
nation.
national interest.
And I'm
you
asking
don't
you, dear
care about
viewers.
them.
Why do you make judgments?
Viewers, I'm
you
asking
can't
you
make
today.
judgments and you
Viewers-
can't pass judgments.
viewers, I'm asking you
You
today.
do not have the power and the authority to pass judgments on people.
Judgment is because of your action.
No, you
He
cannot
is
do
making
that,
this
sir.
judgment because of your
Arnab
action.
Goswami, you
your
cannot do
actions
that,
belie
sir.
everybody. Your actions, you have never said
Sir, what
that you
action?
are proud
Umar
Indian.
Abdullah-
Have you
Umar
ever said that you are
Abdullah's
proud
MLA
Indian?
says
Have you ever said that you are
Mr.
grateful
Gogai
to this
should
nation?
be given
You
death
never
sentence.
said that.
I have opposed it. What have I done? I said she said the wrong thing. Umar Abdullah's
Yeah.
MLA says
Why
Mr.
not?
Gogai should be given death sentence. I have opposed that. I
Why
said
don't
that
you
is
condemn
wrong.
it?
That
Why
is a
don't you
rapacious
condemn it rather than
argument.
saying
And
wrong thing?
Arnab
And who is
Goswami,
this?
Instead
Who is
of
this?
going after them,
Who is
now
this
is
person
going
to
round the
pronounce
bend.
death sentence for a brave soldier?
Shabnam,
for a
this
very
is not
brave
about
soldier.
you.
Who is he to do that?
This is not
Sir,
about you.
This soldier-
Now, Shabnam, I feel today,
tremendous service to the
I feel
army
today,
and to the Indian
given
nation.
the grave dangers
And
that we
therefore,
face as a nation, can I please,
think he
Mr. Kakkar,
should
Mr.
have been
Kakkar,
rewarded much higher.
Mr. Kakkar, why are people getting angry with what I'm saying? I'm saying a fundamental fact, and my fact is very
Yes.
simple. And allow me to complete my point, please. And Shabnam Lone, believe me, you will say whatever about me. I will not get provoked and respond in kind, but I will respond in measure, and I will respond fact by fact and piece by piece. And
I
I
know
request
you're
you.
very emotional,
I request you.
about
I
the
request
army,
you, Shabnam
but
Lone.
there is no
Shabnam
need to be
Lone.
a suicide
Shabnam Lone.
bomber.
Shabnam Lone. I say this always today. I am answerable. to my
No, no, I'm
conscience
very
and to my
careful about
nation
my
and not to you.
reputation
And
and
I'm saying,
Nobody has the
viewers,
authority to
viewers,
question
viewers,
anybody's
viewers, I've said this,
integrity
viewers,
just because
viewers,
you feel emotional about a particular matter.
I am saying this today, and I'm asking you, viewers, my view is that those who indulge in a witch hunt against Major Gogoi are indulging in a witch hunt against the Indian Army, and I'm asking them to make a choice. Who are they pledging their loyalty to India or Pakistan? And if you try to crush the morale of an Indian Army officer or a soldier or the army by abusing him or them without a shred of evidence or clue about the circumstances surrounding a video, I now want these people to make a choice. Who do you want to support, Major Gogoi
But
or
Arnab,
Burhan Wani?
it is a former chief minister.
I also feel,
it is the blue-eyed boy
I also
of New
feel,
Delhi,
I
the
also,
Abdullahs,
I also
those
feel,
people whom you have fed
I
for
also
all these
feel,
years.
I also
He
feel,
is the one at the center of the controversy.
I
you
also
should be
feel,
focusing on them.
I also feel, and don't,
That
don't,
it is
I
very
also
unfair.
feel, I
You are
also
still
feel
giving him
I also feel here that those who use Indian soil to
But
abuse
Shabnam,
India,
why don't
those,
you utter that
those
you
who
are a
use,
proud Indian?
those,
Why
those,
can't you
those,
say this?
those, and let me tell you one thing, the Kashmir chapter of
Well,
Lutyens
sir,
Delhi.
I'm a confused Indian. Is
Kash-
that fine, sir? I'm a
Omar-
very confused Indian.
Sir, I am not confused. I am very clear. I am very clear. It's Omar Abdullah who's got to tell the nation now
I am
who
not
was funding his
confused.
helicopter
I'm
trips to
proud
Gulmarg.
Indian.
So he's
very
answerable
clear
to
that
us.
I love my
And I'm saying today, ladies and gentlemen, should those who use every opportunity to abuse the flag and threaten the unity of this great country be made to make a choice between taking shelter on Indian soil because of the safety that the Indian army gives it, or supporting the diabolical designs of the Pakistani army, which is the enemy. And I want to ask you today, I want to ask you today, I want to ask Fuad Halim today now, and Sushil Pandit after that. I want to ask you, will those spineless cowards of anti-national interests tonight come out and make a choice? Will they declare their allegiance with our forces? Because if your allegiance is not with the Indian army, then you're not a true Indian. It's as simple as that. Just as I said clearly,
Well, Arnab,
that you have to be a nationalist to be a, you have to be a nationalist to be a journalist.
Yeah,
Are you, Fuad Halim, an open and clear supporter of the Indian Armed Forces? And would you please, Fuad Halim, on the program, therefore, support the brave actions of Major Litul Gogoi? Very specific question. Would you support the brave actions of Major Litul Gogoi? Simple question, please, Fuad. Don't dodge, don't deflect. Please give me a straight reply on your support for the brave actions of Major Litul Gogoi. Please, Fuad.
Let me read the army spokesman's statement on the commendation card for Major Litul Gogoi. Quote, Major Litul Gogoi has been awarded Chief of Army Staff's commendation card for sustained efforts in counter-insurgency operations. Army spokesperson Aman Anand. Quote, close. Now let's be very clear.
Oh, so look at it, viewers. He will not.
Viewers, evaluated the performance of Major. Let me finish. Please let me finish. I am quoting the Indian Army.
Watch him.
I am quoting the Indian Army. Please let me finish.
You're quoting them and you're misinterpreting them. How horrible it is. Yeah. How unforgivable it is.
Please do not interrupt, Arnab. Please do
how
not
pathetic
interrupt.
it is.
Please
I will interrupt you. I will interrupt you. I will interrupt you 1,000 times I require. I will interrupt you because I asked you a question. Do you support Litul Gogoi or not?
Arnab,
do you support? I will stop you if you abuse our forces. I will ask you a question. Do you support Litul Gogoi or not? Do you support Litul Gogoi or not? I will not let you finish your statement because I will not let you make a single statement which is anti-forces. I will not let you make a single statement which is anti-forces.
Has not given little Gogoi the commendation card for his
What
actions
a
on
bloody
election
damn
day.
lie.
Let's be very clear.
That happens on,
the
my
Indian
God,
Army
my
has
God.
given
I
him
think,
the commendation card for his sustained activity. Let me finish. Arnab, you are misquoting the Indian Army's position. You are undermining the Indian Army's reputation. You are undermining the Indian Army's appeal to the people of India as an organization, as an institution. You are contributing to the deconstruction of the attitude of the people of India towards their own army. Let me finish. The Bharatiya Janata Party's responsibility was there to finish the investigation that is going against Major Litul Gogoi and ensure that the commendation card went to him unblemished. The Bharatiya Janata Party government in Jammu and Kashmir has failed in its responsibility to ensure that an unblemished commendation card went to Major Litul Gogoi. That responsibility the Bharatiya Janata Party will have to accept. Number two, this is the first time in the history of the Indian Army that a commendation card has been given to somebody who is undergoing an investigation. It is a very unfortunate precedent set by the government of India of Narendra Modi and the present dispensation of the Indian Army hierarchy. Before this commendation card, no honor badge.
Mr. Fuad, I would like to ask you, are you proud of what Major Gogoi has done or not? Are you proud? The kind of situation he was facing, and still not to use the bullet, not to use the pellet gun, but to save so many human lives. Should you not be proud of this brave soldier like every other Indian? You are going on technicalities. I think the intention of the Indian Army is clear. We wanted to honor Major Gogoi and we have honored him, and he deserves every bit of it. Second, I would like to ask you, are you supporting what Mr. Omar Abdullah has said? Mr. Omar Abdullah talks about the human rights of stone pelters. I ask you that what about the human rights of these brave soldiers when they are facing such tough situations? Should we not give the independence to the army officers to judge what action they need to take? You please answer that.
You could not give an
You are going on technical issues. I am telling you very categorically, the intention of the government and the Indian Army was simple. We wanted to honor Major Gogoi because like every other Indian, we are proud of him and we have honored him. Do you have a problem with that? Are you on the side of separatists who have been spewing venom?
And it is undermining the
let me tell you, Fuadji, I would just refresh your memory. When Kashmir was facing floods, the separatists were sitting inside their house and brave army officers went house to house to rescue Kashmiris. These are the brave soldiers you are discussing today. Have some respect for these brave soldiers and for the Indian Army. That is my request.
And at the level of the state.
Because of parties like you, because of people like you.
You know, 1 second now, Fuad, Gaurav, 1 minute, Gaurav.
Because of people like you and parties like you.
Fuad, a minute. Fuad, you finished your speech now. I'm coming in now. Fuad, if you finish, Fuad, Gaurav, stop because his speech is continuing. Now I'll reduce the volume and I'll make him listen to me, please. Fuad Halim.
The BJP will have to take responsibility for this.
Thank you.
They are in the government at the state.
Thank you.
They are the government in the center.
Thank you.
The BJP government will take responsibility
Great applause.
of everything, including
Great
people
applause.
like you.
Thank you. Stop now. 1 sec. Thank you. Stop. Okay. Now, just take a breath, okay? Take a breath. You know, if there's one reason, one visual which comes to my mind now, Fuad, and don't interrupt me, okay? Your leader, Sitaram Yechuri, going and begging for a cup of tea from that anti-national Pakistani, Gilani. Liability on Indian soil. Your party won't win 10 votes in the next election because of this anti-national posture that you take. And the most pathetic thing is, you dare today to open your mouth and speak against Major Gogoi on a day when he's been given a clean chit. He's been vindicated. You know nothing. You are factually incorrect. You are the one, on a day when his name has been cleared of all accusations that you threw at him, each and every one of you people should be apologizing to our forces tonight. And viewers, if you agree with me tonight, then use the hashtag India loves the Indian Army. Enough of the Fuad Halims. And I'm telling you, this is the same army major. This is the same army major who saved 7 ITBP personnel. We are proud of him and we are ashamed of you. He saved 1 Jammu and Kashmir police constable. We are proud of him and we are ashamed of you. 4 polling officials were stranded in a polling booth and you question his intentions. How dare you? How dare you come on television and question Major Litul Gogoi? What are your credentials and what are his? This is the same army man who chooses to protect his so-called protesters in Kashmir on a daily basis despite stones being thrown at him. I am asking you today, how many people have you saved when they were throwing stones at you? Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. You are with these perpetrators rather than the protectors. You are with the perpetrators and not with the protectors. And the sad thing, viewers, here today is, viewers, we must speak up in one voice today. And I'm telling you today, viewers, can you be quiet? I'm showing the pictures of Litul Gogoi. Viewers, I think a time has come for us to choose tonight. Can I tell you one thing today? I can't take this anymore. These politicians, they besmirch this man's name. I want to tell our viewers today something about Litul Gogoi. I'm proud of Major Litul Gogoi. I am incredibly proud of him. Our heart beats with pride when we hear about Litul Gogoi. This man is a man, you know his background first before you comment. He is the face of India today. On the one side is a man like him. At the age of 18, he joins the Indian Army. He rises through the ranks, he works hard, he becomes an officer. At the age of 38, he's already given 20 years of his life. More than half his life, he has worn the uniform. He has faced risks and he has opted to serve in the Rashtriya Rifles. He does not choose a peace posting, he takes up the gun. And then in a moment of exemplary bravery, he walks alone towards 1,200 protesters, many of them hurling grenades. And he goes into that and he saves 7 ITBP personnel, 1 Jammu and Kashmir police constable and 4 polling officials. And he brings them out, and he brings them out safely. He does not pull out his gun. They are throwing petrol bombs at him, and he does not pull out his gun. And there are people today, like Fuad Halim, who question his integrity. There are people like Omar Abdullah, and I'm telling you today, if there was ever a study in contrast, it is between Omar Abdullah and Litul Gogoi. Omar Abdullah is a dynast. Whatever he has achieved in life is because he is the son of Farooq Abdullah. He is an entitled dynast loser. Everything in life is because of his family name. Right? And there are journalists who are questioning us today saying that why are we asking for the name national to be removed from the word national conference? I am saying it today because if you use the word national, then you should show integrity and respect for the nation. And these are journalists who are on this old Pakistan-sponsored seminar circuit. They don't like us today because we are questioning the dynasts. We are questioning those who support Pakistan. We are questioning all those people. And I'm telling you today, viewers, I'm saying this openly, viewers, there is a conspiracy against our country. And there are a lot of journalists, and I want an investigation into all the journalists today. All of them, Sushil Pandit, all those journalists, and how many seminars have they attended? How much sponsorship have they got? What are their contacts with Pakistan? How many Pakistani politicians do they take instructions from? Let's have today a complete and total investigation into these people, Sushil Pandit. And let me tell those journalists today, there is a contrast today, and there is Litul Gogoi on one side and Omar Abdullah on the other side. We are proud of Litul Gogoi. We are proud of him. This young man from Assam makes us proud because at the age of 38, he's given 20 years of his life wearing the uniform. And on the other side, we have Omar Abdullah. I want to ask you, Omar Abdullah, who has funded your entire life? How did you become a minister? If you were not Farooq Abdullah's son, if you were not born into a dynastic family, would you have achieved anything? Now you don't like us because we are questioning you. You are no longer the political royalty of this country. The real rulers of this country are in the hearts of the people, and the real people of this country who everyone seeks support and encouragement from are the people like Litul Gogoi. The whole country is with Litul Gogoi, and viewers, this contrast must be shown because there are a bunch of people in Delhi, especially in the media, who have done nothing but take patronage from political parties like Omar Abdullah's party and Rahul Gandhi's party. Their game is up, and that's why they don't like it. So Fuad Halim, think twice before you speak about Litul Gogoi. The clean sheet to the Litul Gogoi will not be given by the CPIM. It will be given by the Indian Army Chief, and he's given it. Sushil Pandit, let's speak our mind to it.
Consciously trying to avoid the courage. I believe
yes.
Litul Gogoi
Arnab, when you raise a question on the word national used by National Conference, you are absolutely right. And through you, I would like to inform your viewers that much before National Conference started calling itself National Conference, it was Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference. Just because you take a garb of secularism, you do not become secular. It is like a wolf taking on a sheep's clothing. It doesn't change the intrinsic behavior. That is what National Conference has always been, a despicable communal in the garb of secular. Number two, why are they behaving the way they are behaving? They are behaving in this manner, Arnab, because Indian state has spoiled them rotten.
Imamun Nabi, I have a question for you also.
Arnab Goswami, nation doesn't want to know lies. Mr. Arnab Goswami, nation doesn't want to know lies.
Why are you shouting?
Don't fabricate the stories here. Don't misinform the people of the country.
You've come with a prepared speech, is it?
This boy was arrested for
Imamun Nabi, have you come with a prepared speech?
6% voters who voted for the democracy, and he faces the tune of the democracy.
सांस लीजिए, आराम से बात कीजिए, समझ में नहीं आ रही है, बहुत डिस्टर्ब लग रहे हैं आप. आराम से.
You are lying to the people. Nation doesn't want to know lies. Nation doesn't want to know lies from the you.
What is your problem? Problem क्या है?
It is a blood on Indian Army's face. It is a blood on Indian Army's face. Kashmiris have never expected good from you. We appeal international community.
I am not fighting an election in Kashmir. No, I am speaking the truth. I don't care whether you love me or hate me. I'll speak the truth. What will you do?
We are lying. You are lying. You are lying to the people. You are lying to the nation.
A man, आपका गला फट गया, आप इतना चिल्ला रहे मेरे पे. जोर से बोलने से झूठ सच नहीं हो जाता. जोर से बोलने से झूठ सच नहीं हो जाता. गला फट जाएगा, आराम से सांस लेके बोलिए. प्लीज आप रिलैक्स कीजिए.
अरे सर, क्रिमिनल की जगह थाने में है, थोड़ी कैंप में है. What he has done is a criminal act and
पहले आप जैसे एंटी-नेशनल के साथ ये देखिए, सुशील पंडित आपको जवाब देंगे. पहले सारे एंटी-नेशनल्स को जेल में डालेंगे. पहले सारे एंटी-नेशनल्स को जेल में डालेंगे. तथ्य लोगों के सामने रखेंगे. इंडियन आर्मी को सपोर्ट करेंगे और कश्मीर में जिस तरह की वर्बल हाहाकार आपने करके रखी है, आप बंद करेंगे.
पागल खाने में डालेंगे.
Sushil Pandit is replying. Sushil Pandit, don't question my nation.
Sushil Pandit पागल है. इससे मैं क्या बात करूं?
Who can reply to a raving lunatic? This man is a lunatic. He's a certified mental case. His space is in asylum, not even police station. He needs to be cured of his mental illnesses.
You are a corrupted man, mentally corrupted.
The man needs severe treatment, hung upside down. The problem is people like Arnab May has been spoiled rotten because of repeated concessions, because of great concessions that have been given to him all the time. The man has been spoiled rotten by Indian state because we've been tolerating him for the last 3 decades. Whenever they have committed a transgression, whenever they have been violent, Indian state has been soft.
You would have wasted the stones.
We've got General Hooda to apologize to people like him.
You have identity crisis.
We've got bunkers removed from Handwara to appease people like
and
him.
You claim to be
We have always committed an appeasement. We've always given concessions.
First of all,
You know the man who conducted the encounter against Burhan Wani, that superintendent of police, is still under suspension. To appease people like him.
10,000.
He's an
You are giving
absolute idiot.
10,000 people.
Okay.
And his place is not in your debate.
What do you
His
have to do
place
with
is
nation?
in asylum.
What do you have to do with India? What do you have to do with Kashmiri?
He needs a mental case. He needs
You're a
a
pagoda.
huge
You're a
treatment,
pagoda.
not on
You're
Indian
a
government
pagoda.
expense,
You have
on
looted
Pakistani
India.
government
You are looting
expense.
states. You are looting
So that he
centers.
becomes
You are looting
somewhat
states. You need
healthier in order to
reservations.
participate
You need
in the
package.
debates.
You need only
The man is a raving
you don't
lunatic.
know. You don't
He
love
cannot
India.
put together
You are
a
not
sentence.
Indian. You don't love India. You don't love
He
Kashmir.
demeans every
You
debate.
know only package.
The man was
You
a
know
school
only package.
dropout.
If I will ask you,
The
what is your
man
name? You will
hasn't had
you will reply
education
with
worth
package.
name.
If I will tell you where do you live,
He
you
doesn't
will
know the
reply with
issues
that
he's
package.
talking about.
You know
He only
one thing,
abuses.
that is package. If I
He
will
only
ask you your
throws
package,
invective.
you will reply me with
आपको
package.
एक,
You know only package.
मैं one second Imamul Nabi,
Nobody would
Imamul
empower
Nabi,
him.
now Imamul Nabi, I'm coming in, and now Imamul Nabi, अब चिल्लाइए मत, चिल्लाइए मत,
You will teach us.
चिल्लाइए मत,
You go Rakshak.
चिल्लाइए मत,
You go Rakshak.
चिल्लाइए मत, मैं सबसे जोर से चिल्ला सकता हूं, चिल्लाइए मत, सुन चुका हूं काफी, और आप कह रहे हैं भगोड़ा, आप एक कश्मीरी पंडित को भगोड़ा कह रहे हैं, तो मैं कहता हूं जो भगोड़ा कहता है वो कायर है, वो बेशरम है, वो डरपोक है, आप कायर हैं, आप बेशरम हैं, आप डरपोक हैं, आप कश्मीरी पंडितों को भगोड़ा मत बोलिए, क्योंकि जिन लोगों ने कश्मीरी पंडितों पर उस तरह की दहशतगर्दी की वो कायर है, वो बेशरम है और वो डरपोक है। आप अपनी जुबान पे लगाम लगाइए, आप अपनी जुबान पे लगाम लगाइए इमामुन नबी, आप अपनी जुबान पे लगाम लगाइए, मैं कह रहा हूं, आपको वार्निंग दे रहा हूं, मैं वार्निंग दे रहा हूं।
इन लोगों ने प्रॉपर्टीज यूसर्प की हैं, टेंपल्स डिस्ट्रॉय किए हैं, जेनोसाइडर्स हैं, मर्डरर्स हैं, जिहादीज हैं, और ऊपर से they have lost their mental balance now because their end is near. That is why they have lost their mental balance.
You see, the question
Those
is
who
today.
gods want to destroy, they
Arnab, I
turn
wish
them
to
mad
just respond
first.
to Mr. Ul Nabi. Please allow me to.
Yes, got a part here.
You know, Kashmiri Pandits are very brave people. And people like Mr. Ul Nabi will be seen standing with murderers like Mr. Billa Karate. And they have no courage to condemn these separatists. They live on Indian territory, they have an Indian passport, they survive here, and they still spew venom. And I think that is most deplorable thing. Let me tell you, people like Major Gogoi are the bravest and we admire them. And lunatics like you have no place. And for every person like you, there will be million Indians who will stand and who will throw you out of India if you don't respect our motherland and if you don't respect the Indian army. Major Gogoi is a brave heart. He is not a coward like you who comes to TV channels only to spread hatred.
And I want to ask.
And what are you? Will you say you are proud of Major
My
Gogoi?
question is,
Will you say that you are proud of Indian Army?
My question is to Fuad
Say that tonight. Say that you are proud of India. We want to hear that. Say that you are proud of India. We want to hear that. The nation wants to hear that. Do you have the courage to say that? And if you don't have, then admit that you are a traitor. You come here to spew venom. These soldiers are saving lives.
Well, all I can say is the Bharatiya Janata Party
They are
and the
brave hearts
RSS
who have given their life for the
say they are
country.
proud of
What
India
have you
because
done?
I have a question for you.
15th August.
I have a question for you.
Fuad Alim.
BJP
Fuad
and
Ali,
the
I have a
RSS
question for you. I have a question for you, Fuad. I have a question for you, Fuad. One
Stand
second.
with the
Take the
government.
question. Take the
Stand with
question.
the
I have a question
government.
for you, Fuad.
Don't politicize the issue.
Fuad.
Even you did not
No,
have the courage to say that you are proud of Major Gogoi. You did not have the courage.
Gaurav, can I have your attention, please? 1 second.
No, just...
You see, there is one rule on my debate. Gaurav, 1 minute. There's one rule on my debate. You can abuse me, You can attack me, you can call me names. I won't respond in turn. But the one rule on my debate is this. Factually, if you're incorrect, I will counter you, like I did with the Pakistanis on panel 1. And T.R. Kakkar, if you're with me today, I want you to come in on this, please, as an independent arbitrator. Today, most unfortunately, the Communist Party of India, Marxist.
Arnab, for the likes of
T.R.
Omar,
Kakkar.
the likes of Omar Abdullah and his supporters,
Yeah.
I would like to narrate. For the likes of Omar Abdullah and his supporters, I would like to narrate the incident of 1965. I was part of the troops which captured Hajipir Pass and which established the Uri-Punch link. Now let me tell you, when we went into those areas which fall in POK, a boy of 12 years old did not recognize sugar because they were deprived of it. We found out that the villagers were responsible of feeding the pickets of Pakistan Army, and they were not only to provide them food, they were also to provide them 3, 4, 5 women every night. This is what the Pakistan Army is. This is how they behave in POK. These people talk of our soldiers who respect them, who rescue them from floods, from earthquakes.
Today, going back to the point. No. Going back to the point is this. I want to ask you. I want to ask a straight question and a simple. Mr. Kakkar, I have a very short intervention. I have a short intervention, and I request you all to just listen to me.
Yes.
Maybe this time he'll give me a straight reply. Fuad, last time you made a speech. I'll ask you a one-sentence question. In response, give me maximum 2-sentence answer, but give me a straight answer, because, it becomes embarrassing when you don't reply. The question is, will you please come out and tell the people who are watching the debate on Republic tonight, did you or did you not come out with a statement questioning the hanging of Afzal Guru?
Let us be very clear.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
That you are running away from the situation that
Answer
is
the
happening
question.
in Kashmir
answer.
today.
Did you?
You are running away to
did you
Afzal
issue a
Guru, and I am not going to allow you to run away.
No. Did you issue a press release?
Today on your debate,
Did you issue a press release?
You are running away.
Viewers see, I will get you back to this. Viewers, watch this. Viewers, let's open the phone lines. I want to open the phone lines. This man has been caught red-handed. I'm asking you, Gaurav Bhatia, did the CPIM question Gaurav Bhatia? Gaurav, why is Fuad Halim running away?
You do not want to speak of the
why is
bravery
Fuad
of the
Halim not
common
answering the
voters
question,
who
Gaurav?
walked to the polling station.
Why is he not answering the question?
Because he doesn't have
This
any
man,
reply
this
for your
party,
question.
And he voted in the
question the
election.
hanging
Very
of Afzal
rightly
Guru.
pointed out,
This is a fact.
the left
Arnab,
leaders
please do
rushed
not
to
run
meet
away.
the separatists,
You
and
are
the left leaders
denigrating the
betrayed
common
the
citizen.
country.
The
Because
voter
today what
who
we need
showed
is, we might have
exemplary
ideological
courage.
differences, but when it comes to the country, we should stand united. I would love to hear Fuad Halim say that he condemns people like Mr. Gilani, that he condemns people like Ullabi, who are sitting on your channel and are spewing hatred. Mr. Fuad Halim, it is a well-known fact. People say that if left says something, just do the opposite, because the left parties have never worked in the interest of the nation. Mr. Yechuri, let me tell you, when he went to meet the separatists refused to meet them. This is the plight.
Do you respect?
Even, why can't you be on the right side tonight And
do you believe that
you just
Dar
let
should
me
be
know.
awarded?
Question number 2 today, and my next question is also to Fuad Halim. My next question is also to Fuad Halim. Fuad Halim, my next question is also to you. Fuad Halim, question to Fuad Halim. Look today how Fuad Halim is frothing at the mouth at my questions. My next question to Fuad Halim is this. Fuad Halim, my next question to you. Gaurav, stop. 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 Shabnam Lone and Fuad Halim, please.
Look at the unfortunate
Shabnam Lone and Fuad Halim, please. Viewers, 1 second.
You don't have enough
Fuad Halim, Fuad Halim,
to protect
Fuad Halim.
Major Gogoi's reputation
Fuad
on
Halim.
national network. What an unfortunate situation the BJP
Fuad
has
Halim,
put you into.
Fuad
Arnab.
Halim, Fuad
You are
Halim.
having to run away to
Fuad
Abdullah.
Halim, next question is to Shabnam Lone. Is it true? Is it true?
Situation the natives is
you know,
witnessing today.
You know, you supporter of counter-revolutionary reactionary forces sold out without the capacity to win 10 votes in Bengal. Worry about what's happening in Bengal, not about Kashmir. Understand that. You can't even win a municipal election are talking to me. Now listen to me.
We believe that the voter
can't even win a municipal election.
Arnab,
Can't.
Are
take the name communist out of your party. The real communist was Bhagat Singh.
That is under investigation.
The real, you are an insult to even communists. The real communist was Bhagat Singh, not counter-revolutionary reactionaries like you. Understand that? Now, good, you got that language.
Well, for me at this point of time,
Yeah.
Arnab, I see the bravery of Farooq Dar who went into the polling booth to vote.
Are a stone pelter. Look at this. You come and support a stone pelter. My God, viewers. My God. My God. People are watching. People of India see this. Sushil Pandit, watch this. I'm saying this today.
It's called political bipolarity.
Look at this. He is actually now. No. This is the mask is off. Now, reduce the volume, please. I can't constantly speak over him. Can you reduce the volume a little bit, please? You know, the problem is the mask is coming off. Now you see, Sushil, the mask is coming off. And as the mask comes off, what happens, Sushil Pandit? No, listen, Sushil. First he criticizes the army major. Then he criticizes me. Now he's openly supporting the stone pelter. Because he's angry that I exposed the fact his party supported Afzal Guru. And his party, Sushil Pandit, went into mayhem after Burhan Wani's killing. And his party's leaders then went to JNU and tried to create mayhem with that fellow, what's his name, that good for nothing Kanhaiya Kumar. Right? This is what has happened. And ask yourself today why you don't win 10 votes in a municipal election.
Why?
Because you talk like this.
You know why, Arnab? Arnab, I'll tell you why. Arnab, I'll go a little further.
People of India reject this diatribe.
His party opposed blood donation camps for Indian soldiers who were fighting in 1962 against China. It is the same party which opposed blood donation for the Indian soldiers fighting against China in 1962. It is his party that supported Muslim League to divide India in the partition of 1947. It is the same party which upheld Gangadhar Adhikari thesis, which supported the Muslim League's two-nation theory and partition of India. It is the same party which opposed blood donation camps in 1962 to support the Indian soldier fighting against the Chinese invasion. It is that party, and therefore you should not be surprised. They have taken a position every time in the history whenever India asked of them. Do you respect your leadership that called for no blood donation in 1962? Do you remember? Achyutanandan was giving clarifications till yesterday that he did not organize a blood donation camp in 62 and therefore he should not be punished and he should be made a chief minister. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you remember the name Gangadhar Adhikari? Gangadhar Adhikari was a creator of a thesis which supported partition of India, which
I just want to say
Muslim
something
League.
to the
Do you know
viewers
that?
tonight. You know, this...
Do you know that?
Not
a single Politburo member of CPM was in jail during emergency. Do you know that?
Okay.
Do you know that? Fayad Aleem?
Okay, Shabnam Lone, 1 minute, and I'll close here. Gaurav Bhatia asked a question earlier in the program, and I want Shabnam Lone to answer that. Gaurav Arya asked a very basic question. Gaurav Bhatia, can you repeat the question which you asked earlier that, about being a proud Indian? Can you ask that question to Shabnam Lone, and then we'll close after that? It's a very simple question.
No, I would repeat myself, and to all the panelists, including Shabnam Lone ji, I would like to ask her. She said, I'm a confused Indian. A proud Indian can also be a confused Indian, but I think it's a prerequisite that we respect and we are proud of our motherland, and that is the least we expect from you. Shabnam ji, I am sure that you would respond and you would say that line, because the brave soldiers who are giving their life are doing far more than us, and just by even saying that we are proud of our motherland, we would inspire them, we would give them, even more courage to fight for our country. So why can't you say it tonight? And you are a lawyer yourself. You know that the sovereignty and the integrity of the nation is far above any fundamental right. Fundamental rights are not absolute. They are reasonable restrictions on fundamental rights.
Okay, can I answer, Gaurav? Hello, can I answer?
Please, you need more time to prepare.
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
No, I've heard you and Arnab. I think it's grossly unfair. The way, you have started giving commendation certificates, both of you. What a pair both of you make. Really, it's touching to see both of you, giving commendation certificates.
No, we are nobody to give certificates to
All right, I'm not getting an answer. What a simple question that was. The question was asked, are you a proud Indian?
No, Shabnam.
That's all. Answer that. 10 seconds more. Answer that. 10 seconds more. One last chance. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. One last chance. Please answer. One last chance. One last chance. No, I have to get a reply. I have to get a reply. No, Shabnam Lone, no. I will take a reply. Can I have everyone on the screen, please? Answer that.
Really, I feel very sorry for you, Gaurav. His master's voice. You have become his master's
and
voice.
And I feel sorry for you for not answering that. I thank you all, viewers. That is the moment. That is the moment. I thank you all for joining me on the debate only for tonight. Good night and goodbye.